I've been thinking a lot lately about what does it mean to have a connected life? Because we're all so busy, we're all so frantic, we're going from place to place continually, and if your schedule is anything like mine, you know quite well how to pack a day full of activities and people and meetings and getting stuff done. However, all that activity doesn't necessarily mean that your life is fulfilling, that you're feeling like something is happening on the inside. So the question then becomes, how do we have connected lives? Connected lives not only with each other, but also with God. And I think a big part of having a connected life is our mindset, our framing of things. For instance, if I decide that, I'm just going to go to these meetings and get this stuff done and get it hammered out, that's great from a productive level, but there's not any relational component to that. I think relationships are what's probably missing so much in our modern world. Yeah, people are around, but I think a number of folks would much rather connect with maybe AI or connect with a computer program or self-check, because that way there isn't that friction that comes from interpersonal relationships. But the reality is that relationships and intentionality is what makes a difference. So yeah, maybe we're in that meeting, and I would encourage you to take a moment to think about, okay, what can I do in this meeting to make connection? What can I do so the person that I'm meeting with or the group that I'm meeting with, that at least one of them feels like they are being treated not as a machine, not as something that can produce something, but rather as a genuine person, someone who's made in the image of God. And that's, I think, our biggest challenge. In our current era, how do we treat people like they're people, precious, beloved beings of God, and not just something that we can get something out of? And so I encourage you today to think about, how can you engage with someone and show them as a real person, show them that they are a real person.